Hello everybody, Anthony from SteamFirst.com here, and today we're playing the Stanley Parable. We're playing the Stanley Parable, see that? I like this intro screen. You can see like a little fraps counter, you can see my cursor that's all messed up. But anyway, we're going to look at the main menu. The main menu here is actually really nice and clean. It's not all jumped up, all the text is big and clear. It's awesome. I'm doing hand motions again as I'm talking into the microphone that you guys can't even see. But anyway, we have begin the game, load game, options, credits, and quit. Obviously, begin the game begins the game, load game loads a save file, which you can save in this game, by the way. And options is a cool one. We're going to start with audio. You can adjust your master volume, make it really loud or really low. And I'm going to keep it kind of low. You can adjust the music volume. There's not a lot of music. Speaker configuration, 2 speakers, headphones, 5.1 speakers, 4 speakers, 2 speakers. And your sound quality, high, I'd imagine, medium, and low. And captions, full captions, subtitles only, none. I like full captions. Okay. Now we can go to video. This is also cool. You can adjust your aspect ratio, so widescreen 16:9, 16 by 9, whatever it is, or 16:10, 4:3, all that kind of stuff. And your resolution, display mode, laptop power savings. You can enable or disable that. Overlay position. I'm not actually sure what that means, but okay. And field of vision. You can have it, of course, really high or really low. Again, I'll keep mine kind of there. And I think I had it all the way up, so I'll leave it all the way up. And advanced, you can have your anti-aliasing. Again, I like it on none. I don't know why I like it on none, I just do. Your filtering mode, and you can have trilinear, anisotropic 2 times, 4 times, 8 times, 16, and bilinear. I'll just keep it what it was at. I don't really know what that does. Vertical VSync, you have that on, or you can adjust that. Same with multi-core rendering. Yeah, I don't actually need that. I actually rather not have that actually enabled, but I will. Shader detail, of course you can adjust. Effect detail, and model texture detail. Okay. Keyboard mouse, of course, edit your keys, and you can, this stuff is all pretty basic. And extras, achievements, enabled, saves enabled. Got an achievement unlock for turning on achievements. Wow. This game, you kind of can't tell what we're in for. I'll see you guys on the gameplay. I gotta learn to not do, I'm gonna sit on my hand every time I do these so I don't make the weird hand motions. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the gameplay in just 1 second. The Stanley Parable is a pretty unique game. It's an experiment with interactive narrative, a unique approach to storytelling quite foreign to video games. You get to choose to go in the direction the game gives you, or take a different path to see what kind of outcome you get. There's a bunch of different endings and almost an endless amount of stories and plots. It truly is a unique approach for a video game. Now you might remember the Stanley Parable from its 2011 iteration as a Half-Life 2 mod. This is the new standalone version. It's really shiny and polished off. This one doesn't rely on the Half-Life assets and is obviously a little more well written and, again, quite a deal more sophisticated in design. The Stanley Parable starts you off with a little cinematic with narration by Kevin Brighting. The narrator is a pretty massive part of the game in my opinion. I'd like to find a game to compare him to, but really can't. He's another unique asset that makes this game as amazing as it is. Anyways, back to the thing I was talking about before. In the opening cinematic, you get a bit of background on what's happening. You play as Stanley, an average Joe working his 9 to 5, who spends his days typing commands in his door cubicle when one day his prompt stops showing up on the screen, and all his co-workers are gone, leaving him to explore the empty office building in search of answers. As you explore the empty halls and rooms, the narrator will direct you towards a certain action, whether it be going in a certain direction or going through a door to further progress the story. Now, I'm quite sure everyone's first instinct is to disobey and do pretty much the exact opposite of what he says, like I did, or like probably everybody else does, but whatever. By doing this or whatever, you can reach a number of different endings and plots. It's really neat, actually. It's a really fun game to just kind of sit back and chill with for like long increments, like I tend to do. What makes it even cooler, as I mentioned before, is the narrator. His personality changes throughout the whole thing, usually depending on what you decide to do. He'll mock you, he teases, gets angry and bored with you, and all that kind of stuff. Now, with all this said, choices are limited, but not so limited you feel like you're playing dinner date. There's a pretty big shortage of environments, which is to be expected from a game set in an office building, though it does feel sort of restricting and repetitive at times when you play it for like 6 hours straight, which, again, big mistake. Don't do it. I do love the texturing and quality of the environments though. The graphics are nice and well executed, as is the sound design. The narrator's voice isn't all distorted or messed up, nor is his voice acting bad like in other games I've played here in the past. Overall, I give it a pretty good overall score. I can't speak today. And recommend it to everybody, even the young ones, though there is one ending that might be a bit PG-13, otherwise I didn't notice any swearing or suggestive themes or anything of the like, so it's A-okay. You can find the Stanley Parable and even the Stanley Parable Dota 2 Narrator Pack on Steam for $14.99, and it is 50% off for about $7.50 on Steam as of the day of uploading, May 16, 2014. And the Dota 2 Narrator Pack for $9, both links in the description below. My name is Anthony from SteamFirst.com. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you enjoyed this one, maybe you like some of my other content, you can find my live stream, website, YouTube channel, all those neat little links down in the little neat brick below. Thanks for watching again, guys. I'll see you in the next video, and goodbye.